Dear students, in this session we'll discuss about real numbers class 10 chapter 1. In this session we'll discuss about decimal expansion of rational numbers. Decimal expansion of rational numbers. So what is a rational number? Let x be a rational number. Its decimal expansion will be a terminating one. Okay. So, let x be a rational number. That x can be written in the form of p by q. P and q are integers. Okay. And they are co-prime. They don't have any common factor other than 1. And q not equal to 0. Rational number is of the form p by q. P and q are integers. Q not equal to 0. P and q should not have any common factor. That is only called co-prime numbers. So, if it is a rational number, its decimal expansion, what kind of decimal expansion it will be? So, if it is a rational number, that rational number will terminate at any point. So, if it is a rational number, if we take any rational number, definitely if it terminates, okay, for terminating, what is the condition? Okay, so two kinds of decimal expansion of rational number. One will be terminating one, another one will be repeating pattern. So, in the last session, the last class we have discussed, we have learnt if it is a repeating pattern or it is a terminating pattern, the decimal expansion we brought into rational number form. We have assumed this as x and we multiplied and we have subtracted the two terms and we brought into a fractional form, rational number form. In this class, we are discussing about the rational number, how it can be brought into a decimal form. In class 9, we have seen from conversion from decimal expansion to the rational number. In class 10, we are discussing about a rational number can be expressed in the form of decimal expansion. So, a rational number can be either terminating, that means it will ends at any point. So, it terminates or otherwise it will get repeating pattern of decimal expansion. So, rational number can be in the two kinds. So, if the rational number is a terminating one, how can we identify by seeing the rational number itself that whether it will terminate or not? If the denominator of that rational number is products of 2 or products of 5 or products of 2 and 5, then that kind of decimal expansion can be a terminating one. So, if the decimal expansion is having the denominator as the products of 2 or products of 5 or products of 2 and 5, so definitely those kind of rational numbers will be a terminating one. So, suppose if we take 3 by 8, this 8 can be written as in the form of 2 to the power 3. So, 8 we can write in the form of 2 to the power 3. This we can write as 2 to the power 3 into 5 to the power 0 also. So, like if it is in the product of 2 and 5, then this kind of decimal expansion, if it is having the denominator 8, this can be written as the product of 2 and 5. Like this kind of decimal expansion will terminate at any point. Here what we are doing, we have only 2 to the power 3. For getting 5 to the power 3, so 2 is 3 2's we have. The same 3 5's if we get, that numerator and denominator we can multiply by the equivalent fraction, so that we are getting 2 to the power 3 into 5 to the power 3, it will become 10 to the power 3. So, 10 to the power 3 means 1000. 375 divided by 1000. That means if it is dividing by 1000, 3 decimal place will come, right? So, like this we can get directly, or otherwise we can divide by 8 also. 3 we can divide by 8 also. We'll get the same kind of decimal expansion. So, if any rational number, the denominator is of the form the product of 2's or product of 5's or product of 2 and 5's, those kind of decimal expansion is a terminating one. This kind of decimal expansion, definitely it will terminate at any point. Next, the decimal expansion x equal to p by q, where p and q are coprime numbers, then the rational number q is not of the form 2 to the power n, 5 to the power m. It is not in this form. Then this kind of decimal expansion is a non-terminating. Definitely it will not terminate. And instead of that, what will happen? It will repeat. The decimal expansion will repeat because it is a rational number, no? So, rational number either terminate or repeat. Now, if the denominator is not having product of 2 and 5, instead of this, along with this, any other number is coming in the denominator. So, that like this kind of decimal expansion will repeat. Suppose 3 by 7 or 3 by 70. Even though the 70 we can write as 7 into 2 into 5, it is having 2 and 5 as the denominators. Along with this, we have 7. So, we should not have the other prime numbers in the denominator. Other than 2 and 5, it should not come. If it is coming, definitely like this kind of decimal expansion of rational number will repeat. It will not terminate. Instead of this, if it is 21 by 70, so what will happen? 21 we can write 3 into 7. The 70 we can write as 7 into 2 into 5. So, the 7 and 7 will get cancelled. The remaining will be 3 by 2 into 5. So, we have the denominator 2 and 5 only. So, definitely this kind of decimal expansion of this rational number will terminate at any point. So, the product of the primes of the decimal of the factors of the denominator should have either 2 or 5 or 2 and 5 both. Only if it is there, that kind of rational number will terminate. Otherwise, along with that, any other prime number is coming as a product. So, definitely it never terminate, it will repeat. Next, let x equal to p by q be a rational number such that the prime factorization of q is of the form 2 to the power n and 5 to the power m. Okay, m and n are integers. X has a decimal expansion which terminates. So, if q is of the form 2 and 5 only, so those kind of decimal expansion will terminate. Suppose 3 by 2 into 5. So, like this kind of decimal expansion, definitely it will terminate, or otherwise 3 by 2 or otherwise 3 by 5. All these kinds will terminate. Instead of this, if it is 3 by 28, so what will happen? 3 by 4 7s are 28. So, 4 we can write 2 square. So, 3 by 2 square into 7. So, only 2 square is there, it will terminate. Along with that, 7 also coming. So, definitely this kind of decimal expansion will repeat. So, if we this rational number, if we divide 3 by 28, we will get repeating pattern of decimal expansion. We will see some problems from exercise 1.4. The first question will be 13 by 3125. So, what we have to do? We have to take the denominator and we have to see the decimal expansion of this. What type of decimal expansion we are getting? So, 3125 we need to factorize. We will take fifth table. 6 5s are 30, 2 5s are 10, 5 5s are 25. It will go again fifth table, 1 5 is 5, 2 5s are 10, 5 5s are 25. Again fifth table, 2 5s are 10, 5 5s are 25. Again fifth table, 5 times. So this decimal expansion 3125 we can write as 5 to the power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 to the power 5. This decimal expansion is having only the prime number 5. The denominator only, we don't need to see about the numerator, only the denominator we need to look after. So if the denominator of the rational number is having only 5, definitely this kind of decimal expansion will terminate. Next, 17 by 8. We'll take 8. 8 if you factorize will get 2 4 times, second table 2 times. So this 8 we can write as 2 cube. So it is having only the prime number 2. So either 2 or 5 or 2 and 5 both if it is coming, that kind of decimal expansion will terminate. So 17 if we divide by 8, we will get terminating decimal number. Next 64 by 455. We'll take 455 and we'll get the factors. Fifth table, 9 5s are 45 and 91 will come in seventh table 13 times. So 64 by 5 into 7 into 13. So only 5 is there or 2 is there or 2 and 5 both is coming, definitely that will terminate. Now along with 5 we have 7 and 13, so definitely it will not terminate. This number 64 if we divide by 455, we will get repeating pattern of decimal expansion. Come to this one, 15 divided by 1600. 1600 we need to factorize. This 16 into 100. 16 if we factorize, second table 8 times, second table 4 times, second table 2 times. So we are getting 2 to the power 4 and 100. What is 100? The fancy number. If it is having 2 zeros, we have 2 2s and we have 2 5s also. So that altogether we have 2 to the power 6 into 5 to the power 2. So the denominator of this rational number 1600 can be written as 2 to the power 6 and 5 to the power 2. It is having only the product of the primes of 2 and 5. So definitely if we divide 15 by 1600, we will get a terminating pattern. Next, we'll see fifth question. The denominator is 343. In which table it will come? It will come in seventh table. 4 7s are 28, 63, 9 7s are 63. Again seventh table 7 times. So 343 we can write as 7 cube. So denominator is having only the powers of 7. So if the denominator is coming other than 2 and 5, definitely we will get repeating pattern of decimal expansion. Sixth question. We have factors itself 2 to the power 3 and 2 to the power 5 to the power 2. So we have only the powers of 2 and 5. So definitely we will get terminating pattern. In this sum, we have 2 powers of 2, powers of 5, along with that 7 also coming. So we should have only the denominator 2 and 5. And so that it is having 7 to the power 5. So definitely we will get a repeating pattern of decimal expansion if we divide this 129 by this product of this number. Next, 6 by 15. 15, how can we write? 15 we can write as 3 into 5. So denominator we are getting as 3 into 5. So if it is getting product of 2 and 5 or 2 or 5 only, definitely we will get a terminating pattern. Along with that we have 3 also. So definitely this number 6 if we divide by 15, we will get repeating pattern of decimal expansion. 50. 50 if we take 5 into 10, this we can write as 5 into 2 into 5. So that we are having product of 5 and 2 only. as a denominator. So definitely it will terminate. So if we divide 35 by 50, we will get terminating decimal expansion. 210, and this will come in 7th table. Even 77 also will come in 7th table. So 77 divided by 210, what will happen? 7 into 11 divided by 7 3s are 21 into 10, 2 into 5. So what will happen? 7 will get cancelled. The remaining will be 11 by 3 into 2 into 5. If 3 also going, definitely will get terminating pattern. So now definitely will not get terminate. This will be a repeating pattern of decimal expansion. Next, write down the decimal expansion of those rational numbers in question number 1 above which have terminating decimal expansion. We have discussed these type of questions will be having terminating pattern of decimal expansion in the previous question, in the second question. Now we have to show that this kind of decimal expansion, we need to get the decimal expansion of this number. That means 13 we should divided by 3125. So 13 we have to divide by 3125. So we need to divide. It is 4 digit. We are having only 2 digit. So we'll keep decimal point and we'll put 10. Now also only 3 digit. So here 10, here 10 we can put. Now we have 4 digit. Here also 4 digit. Even though this is 3000, this is 1000. So we need one more digit. So here we'll put one more 0. Now this is 13,000, this is 3000. So this 3 digit if we leave, 3 and 13 will take 4 times approximately. 4 5s are 20. 4 5s are 20. The decimal point is here. 4 5s are 20. 4 2s are 8 plus 2 10. Remainder 1. 4 1 is 4 plus 1 is 5. 3 4s are 12. 12,500. If we subtract, 10 minus 5 is 5 and 3 minus 2 is 1,500. So after decimal point, how many 0 also we can put? So we can bring one number each time down. So now we have 15,003. So we can take So we have borrowed here only 5,000 is there. Sure, okay. So it will come one time. Okay, 1 3 because 2 3,000 means it will go 6,000. So we'll take 1 3,000. So 3,125. If we subtract 5, 8, 7, 5, 7, 8. 4 minus 3 is 1,875. This is 1000, this is 3000. So we'll bring 1 0 down. So 18 and 3 we will take 6 times. So 6 5s are 30. 6 2s are 12 plus 3 15. 6 plus 1 is 7. 6 3s are 18. So it is going exactly. We got a terminating decimal expansion of this number. Next, we'll divide 17 by 8. So 17 if we divide by 8, what will happen? 2 8s are 16, remainder 1. So here we can keep decimal number. So after this, how many 0 also we can take? So if we are bringing the number, decimal number down, we need to keep decimal point here. So 1 0 we can put. 1 8 is 8, 2. So that 1 0 if you bring, 2 8s are 16 and 10 minus 6 is 4. You can bring 1 0. 5 8s are 40. So it is terminating 2.125. So like if you divide those numbers, we will get a terminating decimal expansion. Try to do and see all those problems. This sixth question, 23 divided by 2 square into 5 square into 1 2 extra is there, so we'll keep 1 2 extra outside. So only thing we can divide 23 by 2, so that 1 2 is 2, will bring 3, 1 2 is 2, will bring 1. First we'll keep decimal point here. So why? Because this we can write as 23 by 2 5s are 10. So 10 square. 10 square is 100. 100 into 2. If we divide by 100, we need to keep 2 decimal points. So 0.23, and that we have to divide by 2. So 0.23 we should divide by 2. So already point is there, so we'll keep 1 point, and 1 time 2 will bring 3 down. 1 2 is 2, will bring 1. So already decimal point is there. After this, how many zeros also can be? Will bring 1 0. It will come 5. 5 2s are 10. So it is 0.115. So like this you divide and see all those problems. Next up, write down the decimal expansion of those numbers that we have done already. Third question, the following real numbers have decimal expansion as given below. We have decimal expansions, isn't it? In each case, decide whether they are rational number or not. We need to decide whether they are rational number or not. If they are rational number, okay, and of the form P by Q, what can you say about Q? So first we'll identify which will be rational number. So if it is terminating, it is a rational number. If it is repeating, it is a rational number. This one, it is not terminating and it is not repeating. It is a non-repeating pattern. So it is not rational number. So this is irrational number. So these two are rational number, isn't it? So in these two rational number, what about Q, the denominator? It is terminating. So definitely this Q is of the form, it is having the product of 2 or 5 or 2 and 5 as the factors of Q. Here this is repeating pattern, so that the denominator of the form, denominator is not of the form 2 or 5 or 2 and 5. Along with this, some other number also will come. So only we are getting a repeating pattern. This will get, it is terminating. So definitely the denominator is of the form either it is having multiples of 2 only, or multiples of 5 only, or multiples of 2 and 5. So only this decimal expansion is terminating. Here along with this 3 or 7, like this, some other prime numbers will come along with this. So only this type of decimal expansion is a repeating pattern. Even though it is a rational number, we are getting a repeating pattern of rational number. Why? Because along with 2 or 5, we are getting some other prime numbers also as the product for the number Q. 2, 5, along with this will be we may get 3 or 7 or 11, any other prime number will come as the product. Thank you.